Welcome back everyone, this is Forex in 5 minutes by Limitless Forex Academy, and in this video we're going to talk about basic market structure. Now, market structure, put very simply, is simply the structure of the highs and lows in the market, and the highs are of course when price pushes up an area where price then pushes back down, this forms a high, and if price pushes down an area where then price pushes back up, this forms a low. These look like waves on the charts. As you can see, price generally moves in waves across the market. We have price pushing up, coming down, pushing up, coming down. Price never just pushes in one way. It forms structure, which is the highs and lows of the market. So that is very basically what basic market structure is. Now, generally speaking, there are three main types of overall structure that we're going to see. We're going to see bullish structures. Bullish structure is simply where price pushes up. It's a formation of higher highs and higher lows. So as you see here, it's price pushing up, pulling back, pushing up, pulling back, pushing up, pulling back. It is a formation of these higher lows and higher highs. Price forms the higher high, breaks it, pulls back to form a higher low, breaks the high again. That very simply is a bullish structure, also known as a bullish trend if it happens more long term. But this is a bullish structure, and it is going to be, as I said, one of the most common that we're going to see. It's one of the three main structures on the market. Looking back, you can see on the charts that we're going to have both bullish, bearish, and sideways structures, which I'll get into both of those other two in a moment as well. On the charts, as I said, price never pushes generally in one direction constantly, but you're going to see these structures everywhere. So if we just zoom out here, really, we can see straight away, even though price is moving in other structures as well, which I'll get into in a moment, we have bullish structures here. We even have short-term bullish structures here. We even have short-term bullish structures here. And as I said, we're going to get into more detail on this in other videos, which are going to be very important. But for now, this is just spotting bullish structures. It is simply a series of higher highs and higher lows in the market. Next, we also have bearish structures, which is exactly the opposite of a bullish structure, a formation of lower lows and lower highs where price generally moves down. So what we've got here is price forming this high and this low, breaking the low to form a lower low, pulling back to form the lower high, and then breaking the low again. Very simple, exact opposite of the bullish market structure, but in this case bearish. And we will see this across the chart as well. Even if we're in overall bullish structures, or if we're in bullish trends, if we're overall pushing up, overall pushing down, we're going to see structures that have the opposite bias, because as I said, the price moves back, it pushes, pulls back, pushes, pulls back. We see waves in the market. And just even if we zoom out again, we're seeing here clearly a bearish structure. Clearly a bearish structure. There are multiple. We can zoom back even in this area over here where we're more bullish. We then have a short-term bearish structure over here, short-term bearish structure here, short-term bearish structure here, even though price is pushing, pulling back and pushing. So I'll get into more detail on this in the next few videos as well. But notice how we can spot both bullish and bearish structures within the overall market, even if the bigger picture is not necessarily overall bullish or overall bearish. We will see different structures of different biases within the market at different times. So just to get the basic idea, we need to be looking out and being able to spot easily these different structures. Now, the third and final structure we're going to go over is the sideways structure. This is simply put a structure where price does not have a clear bullish or bearish trend. So as I said, bearish trend generally looks like this. Bullish trend generally looks like this. A sideways trend will generally not have a clear direction like this. It will be a bit up, a bit down, a bit up, a bit down, generally moving sideways. So we can actually see that in a way here when we take in the overall picture on GBP AUD we're looking at here. Generally speaking, here you can see we've got bearish structure here. We've got then quite clear sideways structure here. There's no real clear bullish or bearish pushes there. We then have a bullish structure again here, bearish structure again here, bit of a sideways structure really, and then a bearish structure coming in again. So this is just to note very simply how we can see changes of structure very quickly in the markets, and this overall idea of price not having an overall clear trend is how we're going to spot the sideways markets. Now, they can also be more specifically in ranges, but we'll get into that in another video. But in terms of basic market structure, we have the bullish structure, we have the bearish structure, and we have sideways structures. So very simply, that's basic market structure. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.